Hello, everyone, and welcome to twitch.tv/ the Onyx Path.
Hello.
I am Travis Legge. My pronouns are he and they, and I will be your game master for this evening as we get ready to play Scarred Lands, Sins of Shelzar. This is Season 3, Episode 6, The Krampek. When last we met, our adventurers had made their way to Kovo Kimru by way of a teleportation circle. While there, they had a brief conversation with the head of the Mage Tower and the Mage Guild there, who effectively asked them to test out a experimental piece of equipment designed to lower them into the Tobor Gorge and allow them to explore the areas at the very bottom of the cavern where no one has yet successfully been able to return from. In exchange, they will get access to the libraries and as well as some compensation in gold. The party agreed, made their way down the rickety lift. Upon entering the caverns, Charlung was overcome by the vapors and suffered a level of exhaustion, which you do still suffer. And Nolo had been holding his breath pretty much the whole time. So has not yet attempted to acclimate himself to the gas. However, the rest of you have at this point become acclimated, and once Charlung is able to rest a bit, that exhaustion will go away. But before we dive too deeply into any of that, I do want to make sure everyone is aware that in case you have missed it, the Pugmire Realms of Pugmire, the Pugmire 2nd Edition Kickstarter is now live. Last time I checked, we were at having completed 2 stretch goals and achieved base funding. So the book is, the Kickstarter is successful. Right now we're just building on that. If you head over there, you can get early access to the manuscript. There's, I believe, a guide screen add-on that's available now that's been unlocked, and then we're on our way to our next stretch goal. I also wanted to just let everybody know that the Trinity Continuum Aberrant, the Proteus Nova Compendium came out today. And that's a project that I'm pretty proud of. I was the developer on it. It's basically like a kind of who's who of Novas in Trinity Continuum Aberrant. It's got a lot of stat blocks in it. As well as some bios for new novas that weren't maybe introduced in the core book. Maybe they were just touched on in earlier edition materials. So that's available right now in POD and PDF over at DriveThruRPG. I think that's it for the paying of the bills. So let's dive right into the action, unless anyone had any questions before we do so. I'll take your silence as a no. So, as you've arrived in the this village, you were greeted by these sort of furry humanoids that have horns, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it was Nolo and Charlie that were capable of speaking with them right now. But Nolo's not actually been speaking yet because Nolo's been holding his breath. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very true.
Excellent. So, as the sort of village leader who you met with steps forward, he says, you'll have to forgive us. We've never seen anyone quite like you before. Where are you from? What brought you here?
Is that to me?
He seems to be speaking to everybody.
Oh.
Kind of addressing the group.
I don't know how to answer that. And I can't.
And I mean,
I can't give this to anyone else, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have.
yeah, so Ithrin can't understand what he's asking, right?
That's correct, yeah. Charlie,
Okay.
you can like verbally translate if you want to.
Yeah, I'll try doing that for a little bit. See if that
I can
works at
cast.
all.
I can cast telepathic bond so that we can all kind of like translate from each other's mind. Is that something that could work like that, or
Yeah, if you wanna cast that, that's fine.
we'll
Okay.
cast telepathic so you can all hear what they're saying through me and Charlie.
Awesome.
All right. So basically, somebody else can translate, and I'll just make it come out of my mouth because I can't do that right now. Like I can't explain anything right now. My brain is not working.
That's fair. So, he seems very curious about your origins. We've never seen anyone who looks quite like any of you.
Nor us, you.
Our people have always lived here in these caves. This village, Mistpool, we were able to escape from our captors. These terrible scorpion-like creatures. They come to our villages, attack, enslave our people, force us to mine in the caves. But this village, this settlement is full of free Krampek, those of us who have escaped their bonds. However, yesterday, a group of them raided our farm to the north that you passed through on the way here and took several of our younger workers.
Shalong thinks out loud, obviously not smart or wise enough to keep it to himself. Ithrin's gonna make us save their other friends, isn't she?
Bond
Yes,
just for us, by the
slavery
way.
is bad.
Oh, damn it, she can hear me.
If you could,
God.
if you could help, you look like hardy adventurers and travelers. Do you have experience with fighting?
You have
going to pay
experience
us?
with fighting.
Can you afford the level of experience we have?
Like high five Lulu.
We have
I
very
don't know,
little.
I think we could sell this fungus back in Shelzar as a pleasure drug, though.
We can trade you our growth. Some of us have some art and some knickknacks. You notice he kind of looks at Ithrin's pendant a bit and says, I might have something that is of interest to you as well.
Oh, yes, please. But we will also, looking at Charlotte, we will also save your friends because slavery is wrong.
I appreciate that. Do you climb well? And he starts, despite his seemingly advanced age, very rapidly sort of shimmying up the side of the cavern wall, just relying on handholds. There don't seem to be any like artificial ladders or anything like that. Yet it becomes clear very quickly that the Krampek seem to use just the walls as their way of getting up and down from the little alcoves that they've made into their homes.
So when he starts climbing, is it sort of with a implication, come follow me?
Yeah, he kind of waves to you to follow behind.
I will follow.
As you make your way up, you see just a small sort of depression in the cavern. Doesn't look like it's much bigger than it would take for him to sleep in. But you immediately notice like a soft blue glow emanating from the back of the alcove. And he pulls aside what appears to be like perhaps some sort of a blanket or a rug that had been seemingly knitted from like a spider's silk. As he pulls that back, it reveals four egg-shaped structures that look very similar to what you have dreamed about in the past with regards to the winter's bloom seeds.
Oh no, now I have to make a decision. I was hoping to prolong this moment as long as possible.
And he turns and starts speaking in Krampek to you, but you're too far away to really take advantage of the universal translator. So when you don't respond, he kind of looks at you a little confused.
Ithrid will lean out over the ledge, like, Charlie, please help.
Would
What
you like
does
to?
this mean?
Would you like to climb up as well to get closer so you can kind of?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how good I am at that. That was what I was trying to figure out, is if I can do this, but yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Check if you don't
Nope.
mind.
I'll give her spider climb.
All right, burn through them spell slots. Go for it. All right, you you cast spider climb, and Charlie shoots up the side of the wall. When you get there, he repeats himself. He says, "These are relics that have been passed down among my people for at least 3 generations. They seem to have strong magical properties. I would be willing to trade these to you for your labor."
Labor, I assume, freeing your friends?
Yes.
That seems fair to me.
Hold on.
If you'd like, you may rest here in our village before you attempt to take off, or we can show you the passage that the Skarai used when they attacked our village. We've currently got it blocked off, but it should be relatively easy to clear.
I think some of my friends would want a rest,
That wouldn't
a
be
little
a terrible idea.
but you can show me the path, right?
Excellent. He comes back down and basically shouts to a couple other people to vacate their alcoves and give the larger room to the guests. Because apart from Ithrin, I think you're all bigger than the Krampek. Some of you immensely bigger than the Krampek. But they are able to clear you out some resting space. He takes you back up to the north, Ithrin, and directs you effectively, if you can see the map that is currently up where I'm pinging. Are you able to see that on Roll20? Should be near the top.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so you can see that there are several rocks that there's been a sort of a artificial cave-in that looks to have been caused with picks, and it's just basically north of the settlement. The settlement gateway is basically right down here. So the sealed off tunnel is not far away. It's probably 50 feet from the village entrance.
I will return to the party and tell everybody what I found. And also, if you want the magic rocks, we're going to have to do the thing.
If you want the magic rocks, that's your job.
I mean, I don't necessarily want them, but they are my problem to solve.
Theoretically, that is true. You do bear some responsibility for them. So you are able to take a long rest. By the time you do, you've all acclimated to breathing down here. Is there anything else you would like to do besides just regain spell slots and hit dice with this long rest?
I don't have to sleep, so I will just kind of observe and watch and see if anything weird is going on.
Sure. Why don't you make an insight check for me, if you don't mind?
Sure. It's slowly going.
Depending on how long you leave that telepathic bond up,
14.
Gone by now.
Sharlong's starting to wonder if the fungus creatures are going to try to digest us in our sleep.
As
That
you're
thing's gone by now.
Yeah, you'd have to wonder it aloud if you wanted the rest of the party to know you were wondering about it. But while everyone rests, Lulu, you're able to sit up and watch. And you see what appears to be a relatively civilized and domestic village. They appear to be working in shifts. You track several of them head up to that northern cavern and return a few hours later with baskets that have been filled with various fungal sort of harvests. The baskets they use themselves appear to be stone or perhaps a clay that has been shaped. There's not a whole lot of... Looks like most of what's down here is either ore that has been worked or some sort of stonework. There's very little by way of fabric that's used in their area, and they certainly don't have anything that's like wood. You can see there's a forge near the center, and it appears to be fed by some sort of like a lava flow that's coming up from underneath.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's overall they appear to have a pretty peaceful and one might even say joyful existence, as near as you can tell by watching them.
What? Cool.
Couple of the younger ones, the smaller ones anyway, kind of poke their head in and look at you from time to time, but none of them are brave enough to try to like speak to you or interact with you directly in any way.
Good.
I'm pretty scary. I'm dead.
Yeah, giant undead orc, can't imagine why they wouldn't want to.
Right.
All right. After the long rest is complete, is there any preparations you want to make before you leave the village on your way to go retrieve the missing Krampek?
No.
Can I prep commune with nature?
Sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
same thing with me. I'm just adjusting my prepared spells list. I picked the one circle that doesn't get comprehend languages.
Okay, and so just looking that up real quick to see what all commune with nature gives you. Okay, so most of the terrain down here is caves, it's caverns. You can feel that there's a subterranean water stream of some sort, like a hot spring running underneath the village. You don't sense any powerful celestials, fey, fiends, elementals, or undead. Though you do feel some level of extraplanar influence emanating from those seeds.
Trying to decide how I would feel about that.
And as for
I'll
buildings,
tell Holland because I trust Alan, be like, those seeds, there's something weird about those seeds. There's like extraplanar stuff vibes coming off of those.
Maybe somebody should take a sample.
By the seeds, I mean the mystical objects that Ithrin is going to be gifted, not like not anything that they're farming.
Okay, well that's good.
Also, you discover a distinct lack of artificial structures down here. Seems like rather than making buildings, if there's any sort of domestic spaces down here, they're just caves that have been repurposed for it.
All right. That's not too alarming.
I mean, it's up to you whether or not that's alarming.
Okay. I don't think it's alarming.
What would you like to do? Do you want the Krampek to clear out the tunnel for you? Do you want to clear out the tunnel by some other means?
I mean, if they're going to do the manual labor for us, yes, by all means, please.
Yeah,
Wait, what's blocking the tunnel? I'm sorry.
it was a artificial cave-in. They caved the tunnel in to try to prevent the Scarai from coming back. So it's just stones.
All right.
I just didn't know if any of you had a nice, easy, magical way to move it out of the way. In the absence of that,
Hammer.
the Krampek will move the stones. It takes them about 2 hours to clear it, enough for you to move through. And they pledge to continue clearing it while you were away so that it's nice and easy to get back through.
I'm glad they have such confidence in us, because if they didn't have confidence in us, they would have just kept it that way and closed it back up.
Exactly. But fortunately for you, they do. You start making your way through the tunnels and travel for probably about 20 minutes down a relatively narrow natural tunnel. As you're making your way through, you eventually come to a spot where the tunnel kind of opens up into a wider cavern. And I'll let you go ahead and set yourselves up in the marching order you would prefer to be in.
Oh,
Yes.
I had cast mage armor before we left. Is there anything weird going on with spell casting?
There is nothing weird going on with spellcasting. No.
All right, just letting you know that.
I
I'm,
love how
because-
last week every
Yep.
time Furlan was gonna do anything, Travis was like, "So cast mage armor before we leave."
Yeah.
It was like
He wa-
Sherlong's signature.
Sherlock just walks around glowing with watery mage armor. All right,
I would like to cast see invisibility on myself.
Excellent.
that's a smart move.
As we were making our way up here, I would have liked to have ritual casted comprehend languages.
Okay. And the duration for that's what, an hour?
An hour, yeah.
All right. So you will be able to understand anything for sure. And as you sort of make your way into this wider area, you can. Everybody present has dark vision, I'm assuming.
I don't think I do. Let me make sure.
3 feet.
I have it for 60 feet.
I do not have it, so I will not be as close as I am. I'll
Right.
be right here.
30 feet.
60.
Excellent. So as you step in, you can sort of immediately see I guess Ithrin would probably be the first person to see because you've got 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But what does Lulu though?
I have 60.
Oh, Lulu, you have 60. Okay. I thought you had 30.
Mhm.
All right. So as you're making your way in, you can clearly see there is a group of Krampek that are sort of huddled. in the southeast corner of this wide cavern.
Okay.
And-
I will tell the party to hold up, and I will try and sneak forward and investigate. Like, are these the people we're saving? Are these the people we're supposed to be fighting?
Well, those would be the ones theoretically that you're saving. They look like the same people from the village. However, as you make your way a little bit closer into the area, you can clearly see a group of Skarai. These are those large, imagine like driders, but with scorpion bodies and almost like crab-like hands.
It's hot.
Milena! Down, girl.
And it has a type.
You had your spider boyfriend already.
I miss Baylor, okay?
Can they see in the dark?
They appear to notice your approach. Absolutely.
Well, are we negotiating or are we punching? Because I only have one form of negotiation.
Punching.
If that's what you said to my question, then I'm gonna leave.
No, I'm saying that's like the same option. You know, like your negotiation is punching.
Yes,
There's
Wait,
only
wait.
one option.
Wait. Before you two run off, I put my hand on Holland and Lulu,
He's already got initiative.
and I'm saying, before you go running off, let me know.
I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna go,
We're gonna go now.
and then I'm gonna
I twin
rage.
haste.
Also, I'm raging next to everyone.
I will allow you to rage. Anyone who is within, I believe, 30 feet of Lulu may choose to rage if they so choose to.
That's right.
And then I need initiative rolls from everyone.
I love that, like,
All the people.
he didn't even let Sherlong finish. He's just like putting the initiative roll up on the screen.
I know. Right? He's like, I know what
Benefits
this is.
of
So I rolled a 4 on my initiative. So I
Nice.
feel that like Ithrin is like getting ready to sneak and creep up, and then everybody's like, oh.
Oh,
18.
good thing I have advantage. I got a 13. And I got a range.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm not going to rage for sure. Sorry, initiative, right? Is that what
Yep.
we're doing?
That is
Yeah.
correct. All right. So I need Charlie. What did you get?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I got a nat 20.
Excellent. So what's your dex mod?
None of your business.
Oh, I see.
7.
Excellent.
Hey, girl.
Ithrin,
Hi, Bean.
4. That's right. Lulu, what'd you get?
13.
Beautiful. Nolo
14.
and Alan
18.
and Charlung.
I got a 20.
Excellent. So the first action will go to Charlie. What would you like to do as you're entering this space?
So I can't exactly tell what are these things on the bottom right? Are those spiders?
The little guys with the horns at the very bottom, directly below you, are
Yeah.
Krampek. Those are civilian Krampek. They all appear to be scared and maybe even like look like they maybe haven't slept well, but they're otherwise unharmed.
And then the green guys are different than the dude in the far corner.
Correct.
We decided to fight the green guys.
The dude that's all the way in the far corner is a little bigger than the others and is wearing one of their sort of skull-like combat face plates. like perhaps it's a badge of office, or perhaps he is somehow special among them.
Sorry, I can't breathe fluids.
Yeah, you
was
shouldn't
a
try
bad
that.
choice.
That's not great.
Mm-mm. Okay. I'm assuming that we're about to be in some shit no matter what. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to there,
All right.
and I am going to Violet Scream at level 5,
Excellent.
and that is a 20-foot cone. So I'm gonna do it like this way. Let's see. And it's a con save at 15.
Excellent. So they will have advantage on these saves because they are, in fact, they have magic resistance.
No, that's not allowed. I must protest. I am not a merry man.
Okay, so the first one got a 21. The second one got a 20. Third one got an 8. So number 3 will take full damage. Number 4 got an 18. And number 5 got a 20. So number 3 will take full damage. Violent Scream, you said, is a 20-foot cone.
Yes.
Yep. So you'll basically just be getting the green ones. The one in white was too far back anyway.
I figured.
What kind of damage does that? What does that do for damage then?
21. And the ones who fail are deafened for 1 minute.
And the ones who succeed take
Just
half or take
half.
And is that psychic damage? Or is that thunder damage?
Thunder.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Sorry, it was hiding.
So that'll be okay.
And I'm going to give a bark inspiration to Alland when that is done.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're
Bardic
welcome.
does what again?
It's as a bonus action, or for you can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It's at D10. After seeing the roll, but before you know the outcome.
Okay.
And that completes your action. Is that correct, Charlie?
I am donezo.
Excellent. That brings us to Charlung. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna twin haste.
Excellent. On who?
Alland and Lulu.
Wonderful.
What does haste do?
Gives you an extra attack action.
Okay, it does a couple of things. You get +2 to your AC, which is pretty important. You get advantage on dex saving throws. You gain an additional action on each of your turns. That action can only be used to take a single weapon attack action.
Right. So
Dash,
it doesn't.
disengage, hide, or use an object. So you can actually use it to make a double move into a double run.
Right.
Right, like it's or a single extra attack as well.
Cool.
That's exciting.
And
how long?
The turn that the spell ends, however, you will be unable to move or take any actions on that turn as you just get completely just heads up.
When does it end? Or when does it end?
It has a 1 minute, but it's concentration. So technically if something knocks me out or fucks with the spell, it could happen in the middle of combat.
All right, you hang out back here.
Yeah, but see, that's what happens when I get to go first. I can cast haste on you two, And then with my move action, I can go hide behind this rock. And keep an eye on the fight from cover. That is my plan.
That's a good plan.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
All right. Does that complete your action, Charlene?
Do you need to go hide behind the
Yes.
rock?
Excellent.
No, I moved back to the entrance of the cavern and peer around the corner. And
Alan, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run up my 30.
Does she
Alright.
get more because of rage?
Do I get more because of rage?
Rage doesn't give you extra movement, no.
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 Okay, so I'm gonna go basically right next to Charlie. Let me move. And
haste doubles your speed also.
oh, so I could technically go 60 then.
Yes, if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
A dash action being 120, and you can double dash for 240. So you're basically a bullet.
Cool. So I'm about here, and I'm going to take my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot it at the guy in the far corner with the mask.
The one in the back? All right.
Yes. Hang on, attack. And that should be okay because I have like 400 feet with my crossbow.
Yeah, you have plenty of room.
So I get 3 attacks. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
An 11 does not hit.
24 for the second one.
That will hit.
And then 13 for the last one.
That doesn't
You can
hit.
add a D10 to the.
Yeah, I'll add a D10 to the 13.
All right.
Is that a D10? I think that's a D10. Oh, okay.
What'd you get on the D10?
I'm trying to roll. 5. No, that was a D8. Sorry. Which one's a D10? Is that a D10?
This one looks like a diamond.
Yeah, so 4 more. So 13, 14, 15, 17.
All right, so you hit with 2 of your crossbow bolts. Go ahead and roll
Cool.
damage for those.
8 and 11. Can I make one of these or both of them explosive arrows?
Sure, you can make one of them an explosive arrow.
The explosive arrow adds, what was it? Let me look at my. Sure. 3d6.
All right, go ahead and roll.
That's an extra 9 for the explosive arrow. If I
Okay.
just make one of them explosive.
If you wanted both of them to be, they can be.
All right, 2.
As long as you have enough explosive arrows to cover it.
I do. And then there's another 11.
All right. Excellent. Anything else, Alan?
Since I'm in rage, what else can I do?
Not much. It doesn't give you extra actions or anything like that.
No.
No, it just gives you bonuses to strength and such. You still have movement from your haste, so if you wanted to run up closer, you'd be welcome to do so.
I will move here. Next to those little guys.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Okay. Excellent. Nolo, what would you like to do?
I can't see much, if anything at all. So I'm gonna move here,
right.
like here, and I'm gonna cast
I
bonfire.
have a question for you, Travis.
I have an answer
I
for
have
you.
the Bane of Luminance. I twinned a 3rd level haste spell. There should be enough light to light up this cavern, just like ambiently.
Probably not the cavern, but you would probably be throwing some light. So we'll say it's almost equivalent to like torchlight. So there you go.
Okay, so I can see a little bit, so I can vaguely see them probably. So I'm gonna cast a create bonfire just to get some light in here.
Sure.
So I'm gonna put that bonfire like. Let me pick a cup and like right here. Oh, that's not good. That square essentially.
Okay. Let's see.
Little flame so I can see things better.
It
How
totally
about-
looks like Saturn. Nice.
Oh, even better. Better than my crummy little thing.
And that's just if you just set the bonfire there, it just continues to burn, right? It only
It's just there. Yeah.
it only lasts. It flashes if you're using it for damage, right? Is that correct?
What do you mean? No, it's just like a fire, basically, like a
Right. But what I'm saying is it only dissipates right away if you're trying to attack with it. If you're just using it to make a bonfire, it just stays there.
I think so, right? It doesn't say anything about that. Oh yeah. Oh no, it doesn't say anything about it disappearing after I do damage. It stays there, I think.
Okay. Excellent. So you have some light coming off of that fire. So anything that's within the aura around that fire, you can see.
And I think that might be it for this turn, unless I have a bonus action I can do, which I do not think I do. I don't have a bonus action, so that's it for me.
Excellent. Lulu, what would you like to do?
All right. So how much movement do I have?
A lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So just wherever I want to end up.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Well, you
whatever
can
your
move.
speed is doubled.
Right, your
So
speed
your
is
normal
double.
move
70.
action is double your speed. Yeah. So
Okay.
you have 70 feet as a normal move. If
Right.
you want a dash action, you can use a haste to give you a dash action.
Can I do that?
Yes, or well,
Or you're an orc, so you could use a bonus action to give you aggressive to move towards the enemy. Right?
which would still give you 3 attacks to pummel their face with.
Aggressive
also
rate. I do
Evoking
want
opportunity
that.
attacks on like 3 people, though.
Oh, I went around them.
Right, you will absolutely get opportunity attacks from those 3 people as you go running past them.
No, I meant like I did like a right triangle around them, or did I not have enough space?
There's
for
not
that?
enough space to get through those 3 without each of them getting an opportunity attack at you.
Okay, so then I will stop at this one.
Oh, okay.
That was yeah.
Yeah, that
'Cause I'll
won't
just
provoke.
go through this guy and get to the other guy then.
That's fair. All right.
All right.
So you may attack as you wish.
All right. So I have 2 attacks, and then I get 1 attack from.
From haste.
From haste.
Haste.
Absolutely.
All right. I will pause for effect.
Sure.
That one was 11, and I'm considering using my inspiration on that one.
Do you want to? You're welcome to. I mean, you have extra. You can also recklessly attack and get advantage.
You know what? We're gonna make them all reckless because that last one was a 19, but I don't think I'm doing so hot.
All right. So you got
Okay, so those 2. So yeah, so 19 on that one. Do they all get to be reckless then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So 19, 18.
All right.
Sorry, the dice take a long time for me. Is there a way to turn that off?
Are you using Beyond?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes how long it takes.
25.
All right.
Do you
so,
want me to see if I crit on any of them?
No, those will all be fine for hits. Go ahead and roll your damage on times 3.
All right. First one. Pause for effect. First one is, so it's a 15, but it's a strength weapon, so it's an 18. Because I
Okay.
get +3 for raging.
Yep.
So 18. And the next one, again, pause, is a 14.
Excellent.
And last one.
I feel like, Allie, you need to get yourself some actual dice.
It might be faster. I'm sorry. And then, the next one is a 19.
Excellent. So you come in and just whap, whap, whap with your magic hammer, just kind of messing their whole day up. You've like definitely left some like deep cuts into like the crab-like appendages up top, and probably broken one of the legs with your swings. But it is still standing. Does that complete your turn, Lulu?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The first bone breaker, the one that you are facing off with, is going to
Die.
make a mind blast attack at you. So I need you and Holland
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Probably
no.
wisdom if it's mind blast.
Ooh, rough.
Yeah, you and Holland, barely not Charlie, but barely not Charlie. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
9.
Stop. Okay, stop. 18.
Excellent. You
I'm
make
smart enough to do it.
you make your saving throw, but Holland, however, you are stunned for 11 rounds unless somebody finds a way to unstun you.
Can I use my inspiration?
If you want to use your inspiration on that save, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
13.
Still stunned. 11 rounds. You hit the ground prone and you're just, you feel effectively like every one of your memories sort of rush to the forefront, completely like raw emotionally, whatever you experienced that moment in rapid succession. So it's just like this confusing barrage of your own experiences, lays you out on the ground and stuns you.
He's done for 11 rounds?
11 rounds, yes.
Okay.
Something like a greater restoration would probably fix that.
It doesn't say that. I'm reading it. It doesn't say stun.
Oh, maybe it wouldn't. All right, let's see. That should be. How did you get in there twice? Why I oughta. All right. Next up is yes.
Is stun a charm or petrified effect?
No, it's a separate effect.
Okay.
I can look up ways to end stun early. But before I do, the next bone breaker gets to run forward. Excellent. 1 second. They're going to make their way over to Lulu, who is clearly the biggest threat. And they are going to let off a multi-attack routine. This is 2 spear attacks and then a attack with their stinger.
No. And I get +2 to my armor class.
You do. Does a 16 hit?
That is my armor class.
All right, so the first attack hits, second attack hits, and the stinger
Boo.
also hits.
Travis, stop rolling so good.
I can't help it. It's not my fault.
Sure it is.
It's okay. I'm resistant. So
Yeah, it's
At
just
the
about
moment.
everything, right?
Yeah. Oh, was that a 1? I'll take
Yes.
that.
So that's 4 from the first spear hit, 6 from the second spear hit, and the stinger does an additional 7. So that's 4, 10, 17. Cut that in half because you're resistant to everything. So you will take 8 points of damage from that volley of attacks.
Cool.
And we move on to Bonebreaker 4. Bonebreaker 4 is going to rush forward 10 feet and let out a mind blast in a 60-foot cone. Nope. Wrong one. Yes.
Never mind. Utterance. Sorry.
Gotcha. No worries. So yeah, it's basically just going to reach Charlie from the look of it. Oh, it'll just get Ithrin too. So I need Charlie and Ithrin to make wisdom saves, please.
$18.
Excellent. You do not suffer any effect from the blast.
I missed what kind of save it is.
Wisdom.
Oh, that's my best one. That's my 0. 16.
You barely avoid it. Like you can feel them trying to reach into your mind, but you're able to shake it off.
We so need that bless right now. Or something.
Indeed. That brings us to Bonebreaker 3. Bonebreaker 3 is going to, rather than try to mind blast you, is going to use a psychic attack on Charlie.
Can I? Hold on. I might have a reaction. Give me a moment here.
Sure. I'm looking up the specific spell.
Is that an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll?
That they're making?
Yeah.
No, it's you just make a save against it.
One other thing. Hold on. Let me just double check. I've just been like making characters for fun, so I don't remember everything that I actually have in this character now.
That's totally fine. I understand. We've all been there.
Nope. I'll just go fuck myself.
Wonderful. I'll make sure. Oh yeah, you're in range. All right, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, as they reach out at you with psychic energy.
I'm gonna take my inspiration on this.
Okay.
15.
That is
It was
exactly.
a what roll?
It was a Constitution save.
Oh, it was actually a 17.
Okay, so you
I forgot to add.
make your save. The creature, the psychic attack has no effect on you whatsoever. You feel a slight pain in your head, like a slight pressure, like someone trying to crush your head. But it passes.
That guy from the kids in the hall.
Yes, you were attacked by the dude from the kids in the hall. That brings us to the last Bonebreaker, who's going to step forth and attempt the same thing, since you're the only one that they can see. So give me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Was that me again?
Yeah, it was Charlie again. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm not tuned into my own name. I missed it.
Okay. The pain in your head increases dramatically. Ignore that roll I just made as I give the correct amount. As you suffer
someone's
18,
better.
you suffer 18 slashing damage as your skull fractures and starts to pieces of the skull start to poke inward toward your brain.
Oh.
That saddens me.
Nolo,
I don't know it.
Nolo, you can clearly see like Charlie's hood like puffs outward and blood like sprays out from underneath it.
Charlie, do you have any movement left?
No.
Okay.
And that brings us to
No, I did my whole fucking turn last time, which I never do. So of course now I'm gonna be smooshed. But I've been making a lot of characters, so I guess if things go wrong, I'm good to go.
the
That's the spirit.
the Mind Singer moves in a little bit closer and activates their bolstering aura. This will give
Do I get bolstered?
no, just their buddies.
Damn it.
They gain 4d10 temporary hit points.
That's ridiculous.
Better roll just once, Travis.
No, that's 28 temporary hit points for their buddies.
Unless they die?
No, that's just well, as long as the Mind Singer is up, everybody else will get the bonus hit points.
Has the guy in the back, is he actually attacking?
No,
He's bolstering.
he's bolstering everybody,
Okay.
bolstering his buddies. It only works on 4 of them though. And that's his whole action for this turn. However, they also make their attacks at advantage and have advantage on Constitution, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. And all their damage is +2 while that aura is up.
He's my next target.
That does, however, complete his turn and bring us to Ithrin.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ithrin.
Let me
What did you-
check.
What did you get on your save against that Mind Blast, Ithrin? You made that save, right?
She got like an 18 or
Yeah,
19.
that's right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss something.
I am not that bad off, so do not worry about me. And I have my own healing too, but I'm only down like a quarter.
All right. So I can get closer to you.
All right. What else would you like to do?
And then how many people we got? 1, 2. Okay, less. Second. Okay. Level. So. No. I'm going to cast Bless at so I can get all 5 of us.
You went super robotic on us for a moment.
3.
I think you're frozen.
Oh,
too.
I'm sorry.
All good. You seem to have
I
recovered.
managed to piece it together. Bless at 5th level to catch all 5 of us.
That was very
4th
good.
level. I did the math wrong, but yes.
All right.
Excellent.
I thought that was kind of getting roughly there.
I'm
All
really good at robot to back to. My brain just parses it for some reason.
That's
So-
your natural comprehend languages.
Right. Exactly. All right. So Bless is cast on everyone. So that's a D4 to attack checks, saving throws, and ability checks, correct?
correct?
It is D4.
Yep. Okay. And it lasts as long as you have concentration up, or does it just last for a minute?
Concentration 1 minute.
Excellent. That brings us back to the top of the order. Charlie, it is all on you. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I gotta pull out a couple D4s. You know, I got the I only use real dice thing.
No
I'm an
problem.
asshole. I'm an asshole. I am going to. I had a plan. I did have a plan. It might have been a bad one. Oh yeah, it was. It was a terrible plan. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 6th level on the weird, different dude.
Okay.
On that dude, and it is a Wisdom saving throw at 15.
All right.
But I have the memory of a Cheeto. Hold on a second.
He did. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Never mind. He did make his save because he has advantage on that check.
Okay, but he's. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. It takes half as much damage and it doesn't have to move away. Okay, so it's half of 34.
Excellent. So that'll be 15, 16, 17. It'll be half of that because it's resistant to psychic damage. So it will be 8.
I hope your ears fall off, and I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Lulu.
Excellent.
Yay!
Does that complete?
What do I do to that?
It means you can add a D10 to one of your die rolls.
And I'm going to do this guy.
Excellent. Does that complete your turn?
Sure.
Charlung, it is your action. What would you like to do?
That's a really good question. They're really, really, really grouped up.
Yep,
Yes.
they are.
Can I get a quick idea of have I seen these things before? Do I know their elemental weaknesses, etc.? Did they have any lore? Do we know anything?
I don't think you know much about them at all. You've encountered them a couple times in the past. You know that they don't. That cold damage doesn't seem to.
Have we tested fire? I don't think we have.
Well, I sent explosive arrows on one of them, and we never found out what happened to him. I mean, he's still alive, but we don't know if he reacted badly to it or not.
Yeah, you could try fire. You know, cold won't work very well.
Can I fit them all in a 20-foot circle? It looks like I can.
Yep, you can.
Sure.
I checked
And
myself.
can I miss Lulu with it?
That would be a little trickier.
Lulu,
What if you
how
don't get
much-
the one right in front of me?
If you center
There's
it,
kind of
I
two
mean,
right
I
in
believe
front
there
of
are
me.
2 right in front of you, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, you're kind of
The
hemmed
one
up
I've
at the
already been
moment.
punching. It's fine. I guess I'm just gonna take it. I hope it's not
We-
real big because
We typically count battered enemies also as enemies. So that's the difference is you're not counting him because he's basically dead already.
I'm
Right.
hoping.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
That's
the
fine.
fireball could finish him off, and then you can move.
That's
forward,
fine.
right?
That's fine. I'm resistant. God,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do I know about Lulu's resistances to
We're
fireball?
all pulling for you.
You do know that when Lulu is pissed off, almost nothing will hurt her.
I have taken an exploding arrow.
All right. Well, let's do a fourth. Nah, let's do a fifth level fireball.
Okay.
Ooh.
Centered to hit all of them, including
That is
Lulu
like
if I have to.
That
But
is
I'm putting
Charlotte's
Lulu,
faith
like,
on
right-
Lulu.
I'm putting Lulu like at the toasty marshmallow edge. You know what I mean?
I'm the golden marshmallow, not the burnt
Yeah.
one.
All right. The
Do I have to make a save?
yes, you do. It's a deck save.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
DC
advantage.
16.
You should have advantage on it. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So the Mind Singer made the save.
Made it.
Bonebreaker 1 makes the save. Bonebreaker 2 does not. Bonebreaker 3 makes the save. Bonebreaker 4 does not. Bonebreaker 5 makes the save.
I hate that.
So
I made the save.
That's good.
so we've got
18 for half
the main.
is the people who made the save take 18 fire, which Lulu then halves.
Right. They are not,
Those-
in fact, resistant to fire damage. So,
Woo.
1 second. 18 if they made it, and 35 if they didn't.
36.
Okay.
Is the one in front of me dead now?
Hold on. Made the save. So minus 18. This one didn't. It's 36. And this one didn't. This one did, so he's still up, barely, but he is still up. Any other actions, Charlon? None of them dropped from the fireball.
Boo.
Yeah, sure. There's still 2 up in front of Lulu, right? Here's the condolences, hopefully.
Yeah, there
I
are
will-
still 2 in front of Lulu.
I will twin quicken Ray of Frost converted to fire them.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and make that spell attack check.
I'm going to use my inspiration on that roll because that was. Oh, and that's a crit.
All right, so that one will hit, and then roll on the other one.
For 15 fire.
Also will hit.
And
so
then the other one is a 12 to hit. Probably doesn't hit.
that will miss.
I'll use lucky
For your
to
save?
do it. I can replace someone's dice.
Oh, you can
Oh,
replace
can
someone
make me
else's?
Re-roll.
I thought so.
I think you
it's
only do
yours.
yours.
Is it only mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it must be confusing.
I mean, I
You
already
might-
hit with a fireball this turn. I don't need
And
to hit with the
you-
twin ray of frost.
You might be able to share lucky, actually. That might be true.
Let me double check. I will
Whee!
consult with the book.
I'm make you roll it if we do. We're gonna have to wait for the the pause for effect.
Whenever
You're blessed.
If it's your lucky.
You're the blessed from Ithrin, though.
Okay,
plus
so
4.
you you
bless
can-
is 1d4 on attack rolls, right?
yes.
Okay, hold on.
So you
Maybe that'll
can
make it.
spend a luck roll to change your die roll or someone who's attacking you's die roll.
I knew there was something
Oh.
outside of the usual.
So that only would have worked on fireball.
Does a 15 hit them?
15 does hit.
All right. So the bless came in handy then.
All right. So they will take how much then?
That one will be 22 fire.
Is he dead
Amazingly
yet? Come
enough, that
on.
dude is still up, like barely,
Jesus.
Come
like
on.
most
I was
of
gonna
the
blow
outer
on it at
layer
this point.
of the skin and the chitinous shell is all burnt off. It's crispy. It smells like somebody burnt lobster down here. It is.
That's awful.
It is pretty rancid, but he is still up. Alland,
I'm stunned.
you are stunned. You see before you like flashes of everything you've been through. You see a flash of like bark trying to like reach out to you, like, please come back to me, don't leave us. You see your family back in the Iron Court, all sort of gathered around, singing songs of mourning. The child from your former marriage looks over and says, Alan, we never got to know each other. What would you like to say or do or respond with?
I'm probably shutting down and like sobbing uncontrollably.
Excellent. Good times. I'm glad to see that Alan's mental stability is going to make it through this
Oh
fight.
yeah, it's not gonna ever fully recover.
Nolo, it is your action. What would you like to do?
They all look pretty rough, right?
No, actually,
front of me.
just the one in front of Lulu looks very rough.
Oh, just the one in front of Lulu?
The rest of them still look like they got some fight in them. The one in the mask looks a little bit out of sorts, but the rest look like they have plenty of fight left in them.
All right.
Because they all got, what was it, like 28 extra points.
Yeah. Now most of that is gone now thanks to the fireball, but
Fireball.
I'm gonna fourth level dispel magic on the thing that got Alland all stunned.
excellent. That will.
That's the one that's about to die, just so you know.
All right.
If you don't want to waste that spell slot.
That will.
No, she's gonna be unstunned.
Yeah, she's down regardless of whether or not that character's alive anymore.
Oh.
So you blow the dispel magic, and she gets up. Are you within range, or do you need to move in closer for dispel?
It's like 120 feet.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Then you are good to go, Alan. The last thing you see when you come out of the stun is a shadowy figure lurking in the corner of the cavern up this way. If you can see where I'm pinging. A rather lanky humanoid with a pointed tail and a pair of horns. You just see that shadowy form for a moment, and then it disappears
Double.
out of your sight.
Oh boy.
Can I take an action?
No, but you will be able to next turn. You can speak. You can always speak when you're stunned. It's faltering, but you can talk.
No.
All right, Lulu, it's your action. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hit the guy in front of me.
Excellent.
We're going to pause for effect. If I hit him with my first attack, can I then hit
Switch around to his buddy,
the other
absolutely.
one?
Yep.
Yeah. And they already have advantage, so I'm being reckless in case I needed to say that.
I figured.
That was a
as much.
13 that doesn't hit, right?
13 does not hit.
Okay. Pause for effect. It's very slow.
You also do have a D10
You have D4 for bless too.
and a D10 for Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, if you want to take that first shot and roll either one of those two, you can.
I have a 24 now on my advantage, so we'll just go with the 24, and then I might use the 10 on a hit.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
So you missed with the
cannot
first
use the
attack.
10 on damage.
Right. So, or the bless for that matter, I don't think. But
10.
you got 10 damage.
Yep.
Excellent. You bring the axe down and just not only do you like cut into his skull, but like the pressure of the blow sort of blasts his musculature out from underneath the barely holding together skin layer. So it just kind of, you hit him and he just sort of turns into a pile of molten meat.
I'm gonna look at his friend and go, "You're next," and then I'm gonna go to hit him.
Excellent.
I hope he's terrified. Pause for effect. I'm being reckless in case I needed to say that because we're not going with the 1. We can only do better from here,
It's true.
even if it still doesn't hit. Oh, 25.
That will hit.
And I have one more attack. I'm assuming I'm probably going to need both attacks on him.
And that's fair.
This one's also reckless. First one's a 25, so we'll just go with it.
All right.
All right, first roll. Ooh, 19. First one.
Excellent.
Second one.
So you come up, kind of swing back up off of the force of crushing the first one and come across and catch him in the face and slice his cheek open pretty badly with your axe.
16.
That also hits.
Oh, that's the damage.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Beautiful. All right. That's the end of your turn, correct?
Does he look rough?
Oh, yeah, he looks pretty bad. Not as bad as the other guy did, but he's rough.
Okay.
He's not,
Okay,
he's
yep,
not
that's all
feeling
I got.
great. All right, that brings us back around to the Bone Breakers. Bone Breaker number 1, I do believe, has shuffled loose the mortal coil. So we'll pull him out. Bone Breaker number 5 is locked up toe-to-toe with you. He is going to now attempt to cast Fracture on you. So what I need you to do is make
Counterspell.
a okay. You blast your counterspell. That will be his action. That brings us to Bonebreaker 4, who is deafened. He's going to rush up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to Ithrin and let go of a multi-attack routine. 2 spears and a stinger. 24, 13, 19. Do those all hit?
24 hits, 19 hits, 13 does not.
Excellent. So you will suffer from the stinger. Six from the stinger, piercing, and 9 slashing from the. Or no, I'm sorry, 9 piercing as well from the spear.
So 18 total?
9 and 6, that'd be
15.
15 total.
Okay. Someone is getting inflicted wounds soon.
That brings us to Bonebreaker 3, who's going to step up and kind of get around Lulu and release a multi-attack routine. Spear, stinger. The first spear hits. The second attempt, the spear snaps off, disarming him of the spear. And the third attempt, he goes wild with the stinger and misses completely. But he did get you once.
Okay.
So you'll take 4 piercing after reducing it.
Whoops, wrong way. There we go. I'm good. Thanks.
Yep. And Bonebreaker 2 is going to step up and try to hit Nolo with that Mind Blast. I need a Wisdom saving throw from Nolo, please. I believe you are muted.
Rolled a bad one at first. Used my inspiration. So now I have 21 on that.
Excellent. You resist the Mind Blast, but you also feel the memories trying to bubble up to the surface. That brings us to the Mind Singer. I will roll on the Mind Singer's turn. I'm going to roll the recharges for everybody that's still up. See if they can recharge their Mind Blasts. So, the Mind Singer does not. The Bonebreaker number 2 does. Bonebreaker number... The rest of the Bonebreakers do not. So just Bonebreaker number 2 refreshes their Mind Blast.
That's the one in front of me.
That's the one that's in front of Nolo.
Oh.
And the Mind Singer with his action is going to cast Regenerate on himself.
Which one's that? The silver one?
The one with the mask on, yeah, with the... so he will regain 32 hit points.
Jesus. It's like that fireball never happened to him.
Indeed. That is his turn. Ithrin, it brings it back to you.
All right, I am casting Inflict Wounds on the asshole in front of me.
Excellent. And that is what kind of save to resist?
No save, but I have to make my attack roll.
Oh, okay, excellent.
And I roll. Yes! 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 I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So go
A
ahead
lot
and
of damage.
double your damage.
Oh, that was a lovely animation sound. 88 damage!
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
my God. All right. So
He's dead. He's
shockingly
dead.
enough, as you reach out with just foul magics to try to injure him, like the chitinous plates on his claws and over his legs and over his tail, all sort of split open, almost like, I don't know if you've ever shelled shrimp before, but it's very similar to that. These things sort of peel away. It's almost like peeling off a fingernail, as all of these things peel off the edges, and some meat comes along with them. It's very, very ugly, looks very painful, but he is remarkably still up.
No
Oh,
way. No way.
Oh, F.
What are the hit points on this guy?
Too many!
And he doesn't
Too
have
many!
he doesn't have much left. I'll give you that, but he is still up.
Oh my god, oh, and free the slaves. Maybe they'll help.
That brings us to Charlie. What would you like to do? Unless you had anything else, Ithrin, like movement or anything you wanted to try.
I feel like I blew my whole wad. I'm good.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that's in front of Ithrin, because that's who's right in front of me.
Excellent.
And I have 3 bolts. Oh wow, I rolled pretty well. The lowest is a 24.
All right, so that will absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll the damage on the first one, because I'll let you switch targets if you want to for the other two.
Okay, you're telling me that the other the one might die. Okay.
Right.
gotcha.
He really might not make it through this Eldritch Blast.
9.
Nope, that was his ass.
Okay.
You fire through him, like Like you might shoot 2 at him if you wanted to go for the second one towards Bonebreaker 2. And like the first one just goes through him and the second one actually hits the next target. If you wanted to go that route, you could.
Well, I'm gonna hit that second. That's what I was gonna go for.
Yeah, you sort of just blow a hole straight through that one as he falls over,
Okay.
and you shoot at the next one.
And the next one I got a 5 and a 4.
Oh, excellent. So you miss with the other 2, but
No, that's the damage because all of them were.
oh, you hit with all
All
of
three
them
of
were
my
above
hit, yeah.
20. Okay, gotcha, right.
So 9 damage to him too,
Excellent.
and that's force.
And he is absolutely not resistant to that. Beautiful. Now his
And
attention
then
is
I
divided.
have 1 bardic inspiration left, and I believe I'm gonna give it to Nolo.
Excellent.
You.
Charlung, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take like 1 step forward, just in case Ithrin gets attacked again. I can maybe use a shield spell on her.
Excellent.
But then I am going to test to see how these dudes fare to lightning, because we haven't tried that element yet.
That is true.
So the dude north of Lulu is going to be the epicenter of a chain lightning, and the 3 other chains will hit all 3 of his friends.
With all this testing and sample collecting, we're
Okay,
just a bunch
so-
of like scientists.
So you're going for this one first, and then shooting the chains off at the 3 below, or you're going for this
How do
one?
I ping? Oh, I hold down.
Okay, excellent.
I'm
All right.
going for that one, and then all 3 other targets are within 30 feet of this guy.
Yes, that is true.
So, yeah, they all have to make dexterity saving throws, DC 16.
All right. They do have advantage on saves to resist spells or magical effects. So
that is fine. I don't have anything.
the main target misses or doesn't make their save. The Mind Singer doesn't make the save. Bonebreaker 2 does make the save. And Bonebreaker 3 does not make the save.
All right. Well, the 3 that missed it, I'll take 35 lightning, and the one that missed or made it is 14.
Excellent. The Mind Singer is still up. That is exactly enough to drop the one that is north of Lulu.
Oh, the epicenter? Nice. Perfect.
And not enough at all to drop the one that is behind Lulu. Excellent. Anything else?
I'm going to spend a bonus action to restore some sorcery points, but that's it.
Okay. Aland, you are prone. You are no longer raging, but you are still hasted. What would you like to do?
So can I get up and get into the face of the Mind Singer?
So getting up will remove half your movement, but because you're
Yeah.
hasted, you're doubled. So you can stand up and still move 35 feet is your move, or 30?
My move is 30.
Yep,
And
so you
he's
can
only 25 feet away from me.
absolutely get over to him. The biggest concern is you will provoke an opportunity. Oh, that dude's dead. Never mind.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
I am going to smash his face in with my hammer.
Excellent. And you have 3 attacks with which to do so.
First one misses because I'm pissed off. Second one's a 25,
That will hit.
and the third one's a 22.
Also will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage twice.
4 for the first one, and 4 for the second one.
Okay.
I rolled 1 on my attack.
Those are +3 from rage, though. Both
Oh,
of
No,
those
it
are,
was
more
another
rage.
D.
No more raging.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
no more
Yeah,
raging,
I'm
just
not
tasting.
Oh,
But you have
'cause-
bless.
She fell
'cause you
down.
got stunned. Yeah.
You still have bless though, so +4, right? A D4.
Bless doesn't apply to damage, I don't believe. I think Bless is just attack, saves, and skill or ability checks. Let me triple
I think
check
it's only
though.
attacks and saving throws.
Attack roll or saving throw, yep. So yeah, not even ability checks. All right. So that brings us to the end of Alan's turn, correct?
I'm gonna take an action surge
Okay, excellent.
and I'm gonna attack him again because I'm not satisfied.
That gives you 2 more swings.
Fuck. And I missed because it was a 9 and a 10.
Okay, you still have your inspiration, right? Or your bardic inspiration?
Do I still have my bardic inspiration? Yeah. That's a D10.
Yep. So you may go ahead and use that for your 10 and see if that one will hit.
It was a 1.
Nope. Swing and a miss. The dice are not loving Alan today.
Nope.
You run up and just drop a flurry of attacks on this poor Scry.
Wait. I have Indomitable. I can re-roll it. No, that's a saving throw. Never mind.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Keep that in mind the next time someone tries to stun you, though.
Yeah.
That brings us to Nolo. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take out 10 gold coins from my coin purse and cast animate objects and roll them at this guy closest to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have them attack. I'm gonna have all 10 of them attack him. Do I gotta roll for each one?
Yes. Yeah, you make an attack roll for each animated object.
Okay, so that's gonna be 10.
Playing a summoner. I did a appearance on Dork Tales. They did a Patreon exclusive stream on Monday, and I was playing a druid. I used Conjure Woodland Beings to bring about a pack of like 8 blink dogs. So my turns took forever.
I can't see all the ones that I roll. Okay, wait. Can you see all the ones I rolled on that?
Are you rolling on Beyond?
Yeah.
I should be able to. 2 seconds.
I can. I can just kind of hover over it. So I got 17, 17, 5, 17, 17, 12, 20, 14, 4, and 6.
So anyone that got over the 15 or higher would have hit.
So 1, 2.
Hold on. Do they have a plus to hit at all? Or are they just?
Oh wait, yeah, they have +8 to hit.
So that's even the 5 is a 13, right? 4 is a 12.
Okay,
Right.
so the 6 hit then, right?
Yes. No, a 7 would be what you would need if it's +8.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them hit.
All right. So roll damage for 7 of them, or roll damage for one of them and multiply it by 7. Either one's fine by me.
Wait. Okay. I'm just gonna do 7 rolls. Oh nope. Go back. So that's gonna be 17 plus 28.
All right. And that's just regular old.
I think like bludgeoning damage. I think.
Yep. And remind me, was it this one you were attacking, or was it that one you were?
This one closest to me. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. It was 17 plus what?
28.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't say what kind of damage they do, which is interesting.
I would assume it's bludgeoning if they're just hitting.
I believe so.
It is still up, but barely.
Okay. You command, and let me make sure I can't do anything else. think that's it. Yeah, I got no bonus actions. That's it.
Okay. Dropped a swarm on that ass. All right. That brings us to Lulu. What would you like to do, Lulu?
Okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but what I would like to do is grab the guy next to me by the tail and bring him over to the other guy, then mash that guy's face in with my axe. Because I'm not gonna like do the attack of opportunity. I'm just gonna be like, fine, mother effer, you can come with me then. We'll just go together, grapple him, take him with me,
So you're going to grab
and then
this.
go bam bam on the other guy.
You're going to grab this student dragon. Make an athletics check. You have advantage because you are raging. And I will make an athletics check for him, which won't be nearly as good as yours, I'm sure.
Oh man, this is stressing me out. I got a 16. Can I
Right.
use the plus 10?
You could. I wouldn't recommend it because you only got a 9, so you grabbed a hold of him just fine.
Okay, so he's coming with me.
Yep, so you're moving over here.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. And then you're taking 2 swipes at the Mind Singer.
Yes,
All right, go ahead and make your attack checks, please.
with my axe, if I needed to say that. All right. Powers for effect. They're reckless.
Excellent.
The first one's 17. Do I need to re-roll that one?
No, that'll hit. I mean, you can reroll for a crit if you want to, but 17 will hit.
Okay. The next one is a 12, so that one does need to be re-rolled. Oh, stay there. Ah, man. That one's a 16. It was almost a nat 20.
You can roll a d10 to add it if you want to, which would effectively guarantee you hit.
Yeah.
We still have bless, right? D4 for attack.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Before you even
I
use
still had it.
like
I had one more
equation.
dice for advantage too, and it was a 25. So
Oh, okay.
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So you hit twice. Go ahead and roll your damage twice.
All right. My dice are just really slow. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine. No worries. It's what we get for living in the future.
11 for the first one.
Excellent.
Does this guy even look rough at all?
Oh yeah, he's not looking great. He's in
Okay.
sad shape.
And a 15.
Excellent. That is not sufficient to put him down, though.
Does the guy who I have a hold of have to ungrapple me at some point?
If he wants to move away from you, yes. All right.
I don't think he's going to want to.
No, he's going to try a multi-attack. He's going to hit you twice with the pinchers and once with the stinger.
But I have him by the stinger.
Yeah, he just, when he's grappled, if he makes an attack check against anybody besides you, he has disadvantage.
Boo. Okay.
All right. Yep, no, actually it doesn't even do that. It just means that he has a speed of 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to his speed. So I misspoke, actually. So yeah, he's going to drop off that multi-attack routine at you. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Does a 20?
Yes.
And a 23?
Yes.
Does anyone have anything to say about that, like a shield spell that they were holding on to?
He's good.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Not at this distance.
All right.
Get
That's only
blessed.
available at 30 feet.
Bless won't help with getting hit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I can't.
Okay, I
do it.
brought this on
can,
myself.
I can heal the pieces.
All right,
Okay.
so you will take a total of 12 plus 7, that's 19, divided by 2, rounded down, that is 9 piercing.
We just want you to have to do a lot of math.
That's fine. So yeah, you take 9 from that barrage of attacks. Bonebreaker number 2, because he did manage the recharge, is going to drop another Mind Blast. He's going to basically step back and drop the Mind Blast on.
Mind Blast counterspell.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
That one was dead, right?
Which one
The
was
one
dead?
that's in front of Ithrin.
The one that's in front of Ithrin is dead, not this one.
Oh, it
That
looked
one-
like the other
that
one
one's
moved
dead.
to me for some reason.
Yep, that
I'm
one's
coming
dead.
for that guy next.
Excellent. Bonebreaker number. So is Bonebreaker number 2. The Mind Slinger is going to. Cast. Let's see. I want to check a spell's description real quick. You'll bear with me for just a moment. All right, Alan,
Yes.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Excellent. You feel this creature try to reach into your mind and take control of your body, but you're able to push them away.
This creature is the one that's by Ithrin, not the one right in front of her, but the one that's a little bit.
No, the
further
one's
away.
directly in front of you. Like
Oh,
you can
that
feel
one.
its will trying to push its way into your mind, but you have managed to reserve yourself against it. And that brings us to Ithrin. What would you like to do?
You cast Guiding Bolt. The one I'm trying to highlight it, it's not working. But the one who's like 15 feet to the left of the guy I killed.
This guy?
Or that.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
All right, casting it at 6th level.
Oh my God.
'cause
Yeah, you are.
Fuck this guy. Well, let's hope I make the roll. 24.
That will absolutely hit. So go ahead and roll your, what is that?
96.
Yeah.
32.
Excellent.
He did.
You leave basically like scorch marks on the ground where he was. He is very dead.
Night, asshole.
Yeah.
Charlie, it is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm going to take a move action.
Oh, yeah,
just
absolutely. Sorry.
To move closer to the group so I can heal as needed.
Okay. You may do so.
Okay. That is my
Don't
turn
get
then.
too close. Don't get too close, though. You make me nervous when you get real close to us.
All right. I'll move here. Wait, no. I'll move here so I can take a 5-foot step in case anybody needs healing.
I love it. Charlie, what you
That's my
got?
turn.
All right, I'm gonna move here,
Excellent.
and I am gonna Eldritch Blast the silver dude. I got a 14, an 18, and a 26.
So the 18 and the 26 both hit. Go ahead and roll damage for those.
If those are attack rolls, you have the 1d4 from Bless.
You could try the D4 on the 14. That could conceivably hit if you got a 3 or better.
Nope. I got a 1.
right.
That's a 12.
Excellent. The first Eldritch Blast blows the mask off, and you can see as the mask comes off, like skin comes with it. So it looks like it was maybe grafted to this creature's face. As you see, like exposed skull and blood just start rushing down the side. With your second Eldritch Blast, you pierce through its throat, decapitating it, bringing its horrible abomination of an existence to an end.
Whoop, whoop. There's still one guy up though, right?
There is still one guy up. Any
Okay, well, I'm out of stuff. I do not have any, left.
no bonus actions, no bardic inspirations. All right,
No.
Charlung, what you got?
Hold on, measuring thingy to figure out 30. There. And I'm gonna move up to there, and then this guy should be within. Yeah. I'm just gonna twin Ray of Frost
Okay.
because it's an attack action.
Are you swapping? Are you swapping those to a different damage type?
Yeah, let's see. We've tried fire, lightning, and ice.
Is that a band?
Yes, it's a band of bards that travels throughout Termana called Fire, Lightning, and Ice.
So I thought.
Now let's just go with fire. It seems flashy enough.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Okay, 3 points I spent. All right. Attack rolls. Oh, that's probably not going to hit.
That is not going to hit. Nope.
That one will.
Excellent. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage on that one.
9
Excellent.
fire.
And they take 9 fire. Does that end Charlung's turn?
Yes.
Aland, what you got?
I'm a smash.
All right. You have 3 attacks because your haste is still good. So
Nat 20.
nice.
Eight.
That will miss.
Double.
Or 8 damage from the.
No, 8 to hit. And then 13 to hit.
All right. So the second 2 attack missed, but the first one you critted on. So go ahead and double that damage.
Okay. 10, so 20 damage.
Excellent. Nolo, what would you like to do?
Hey, let me just think.
Oh, do you have something else?
Is the target large?
The target is medium.
Because I'm thinking about doing a pushing attack, and then that will send him to 15 feet farther away from us, and that will create an opportunity attack, right, from Lulu?
No, because you only provoke an opportunity attack if you move under your own power. So, like, if I push you away, it doesn't provoke one.
Can you command me to attack?
I can. Hang on, let me see if I still have that.
It's a bonus action, right, for Commander Strike?
Yeah. Commander Strike.
Yep. So you just drop a...
Yeah, I need to forget one of my attacks, but I used all of my attacks.
Why would you need to forget one of your attacks?
It's like when you take the attack action on your turn, you can forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct.
Oh, okay. Then you wouldn't be able. Then you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
use it this turn because you used all your attacks. All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that does then move it to Nolo.
Let's. I'm gonna have my 10 animated gold coins go up and attack the last guy.
All right.
My bonus action.
Drop them
All right.
attacks.
Damn, 2 of them are already a crit. Second. Come on, go away. Where is it? Yeah, so 2 crit, 7-1, so another one hits, and then 1. So you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them hit, and 2 of those are crits.
All right, so roll the 2 damage for those that crit first.
Okay. So that's 6, so that's 12 plus 4 on those. So it's 12, 8. So 20 damage for, so 10 each basically for 2 of those.
All right, and then you said there are 6 more that succeeded.
Yeah, there's 6
All right.
more that succeeded. Yeah.
He drops.
Okay.
As the coins sort of just rip through his form and his dead husk hits the ground, ending the combat. And that is where we'll wrap things up for this week. Any questions, comments, complaints, or concerns about tonight's session?
I have
We
one
did
for,
it!
I have one for Nolo. Like, when did you decide you were going to use gold coins instead of, like, I don't know, copper or like like, are you just like that baller that you want to throw the gold at him? Like,
Yeah, I don't got any copper. That's why.
all right, all right.
I love it. I love it. This has been a great deal of fun. Thank you all so much for playing. Let's go ahead and do our outros. Let's start things off with Charlung. Please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you'd like to promote.
Hey, I'm Corey, aka Narf on the interwebs, and I'm playing Charlung. All of us, they, them.
Excellent.
And yeah, nothing really to promote today, so I'll just pass it along.
As always, go check out Caves of Cud.
Yeah.
Cavesofcud.com. Next up, we have Alland. Please tell us all your pertinence.
Hi, my name is Melina. I'm playing Holland. I'm she, they. Holland is she, her. I am upset that all my trauma keeps resurfacing all the time, no matter what I do. Travis.
You just keep walking into traumatic situations, but perhaps
I guess.
perhaps going forward, we'll have to find some way for Alan to get some sort of mental help.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of atonement or something. I'm having a lot of fun playing, and yeah, good times. I have nothing to promote. You all know my Instagram and Patreon and all that stuff. So
Absolutely. Let me throw your Patreon in the chat while I'm doing that. Ithrin, please, your pertinence.
Hello, I've been playing Ithrid. My name is Rachel, and you can find me at Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere on the internet, including Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And you will find me, especially on Twitch, in about half an hour, where I'll be streaming some Dragon Age 2.
And it's Stolen Fires, plural, on Twitch, correct?
Yes.
I thought as much. Excellent. Next up, Lulu, please, your pertinence.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play Lulu. We're both she, her. And I'm just having fun smashing things like the Hulk.
I appreciate it. You did some very lovely smashing this evening. It was my hat's off to you. Next up, we have Charlie. Please, your pertinence.
I'm Sarah Shardover. I play Charlie, both she, her. I do all kinds of things all over the internet. I'm Wordsmith Sarah, pretty much everywhere. And yeah, I don't really have anything in particular happening right this minute. And my eyes are itchy, probably because I'm allergic to the universe right now. So
That's fair enough.
that's it.
Excellent. And I will throw your Patreon over in the chat. And then that brings us to Nolo. Please give us your pertinence.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Butin. I'm playing Nolo, both of us, he, him. I am a Chicago-based, I guess not Chicago right now currently, but Chicago-based usually comic artist. I do a bunch of stuff, including me and Milena doing the art for the adventure we're playing right now.
Yes.
That you can get at DriveThruRPG, correct?
That is correct, and I will throw the link to that up in the chat here momentarily. Yes, Frostlands of Fenrilik. That's a Slurry Vault release for the continent of Fenrilik. It's the northernmost continent in the world of Skarn. It is isolated and a scary, terrifying, fun, survivally place to live. I totally opened that up on the wrong window, so everybody got to see it. So that's nice.
Yeah, we all saw that.
There you go.
And yeah.
That link is in the chat there. So you can pick that up in print on demand or PDF. Please continue.
Yeah. All that stuff. And yeah, you can find me pretty much everywhere at Mike Newton. I have got a chokehold on that username everywhere. So if you see that, it's me. And if it's not me, someone's an imposter.
Someone's on some shady stuff. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I guess that brings us to me. I am Travis Legge. My pronouns are he, they. When I'm not running games, I am writing them. In addition to my work on Frostlands of Fenrilik and Scarlands in general, I also was the developer for the Proteus Nova Compendium, which is out this week. It's the new release for Aberrant. It is a collection of NPCs. There's both bios and some stat blocks for various NPCs. It was a lot of fun to work on. Gives you plenty of people that you can integrate directly into your Aberrant game. So I'd highly recommend you go pick that up. And when you do, leave a rating and a review. Till then, I guess we will be back 2 weeks from tonight. And you can all level. Congratulations.
Yay!
On that note, until we see each other again, please wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots, take care of yourselves and each other, and hang out. We are going to be rating Dork Tales. See y'all later.